Hey, man, welcome back once again, man. It's your boy Terrell, aka Clientele Real, aka Streets. Here to give it to you raw with my dog.
DJ, aka David, aka Big Dave.
Doing good. You know what I just thought about though?
Yeah,
You used to cut me I know I'm a barber, but you used to cut me in college, right?
yeah.
I was thinking about one day I'm gonna let you cut me again, D man. I know you've been practicing, man.
I'm straight though, for
Yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
I
I
was
need
straight back
one.
then though.
I was
Now,
looking in the mirror, I said, I'm gonna let D get me,
not
man.
the beard. I'm scared to do the
Oh,
beard
you ain't do
though.
the beard?
Hell man,
Okay,
you
man.
can walk me through it. I just ain't never like.
You ain't had no
I
beard.
had a I used to cut a cat at school, but I was go by his house and cut him. And his dad wanted to get cut and shit. Like he had like a full beard. And I was like, it threw me off because I still tried to cut the shit back from the lip a little bit, but it was just like I just wasn't.
You got bad nerve.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that shit. Well, because
Beard ain't
also too,
dog.
it was he had like a fro, like, and it's easier for me if the hair is shorter because it's already kind of laid,
Yeah.
and I can kind of see the line. But then I think I even asked you like, can you like just go down, kind of chop it or whatever. But I wasn't. I don't know. I was
Cause you
kind
gotta
of
move that hair out the way.
yeah.
So
I
you
was
gotta
fucked
chop
up.
that
I was
shit.
yeah. I was yeah. Cause I watched a couple videos, but just the lining up of that shit, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah,
ready
I ain't
for
gonna put
that
no
shit.
pressure on you. I do the beard myself.
Yeah, yeah.
I just look
Oh no,
this.
I
I
can
just
fuck
look
with
like
it
I
though, man.
did.
I can see it. That's just I can give it. Yeah, I can do that easy though.
Yeah.
Just to get into it first with LeBron. LeBron made the decision. He goes to the Sixers. Which, to be honest to me though, being honest, I didn't think he would go to the Sixers. But
Nobody
what
thought
did you
he.
what you think about that?
Nobody thought he was going to the Sixers. But it's the best if he was trying to actually compete and win a title. It makes so much sense though. I thought he was going to Golden State. But no, let me take that back. I thought he was gonna go to Cleveland or Miami. Maybe the media had been doing it and had
Yeah,
mind fucked the nigga and got me thinking that. But because Cleveland and Miami is franchise he played it and he ain't gonna play, but I don't know how long nigga gonna play, but maybe he gonna play a year or two and
couple
he
more
gonna
years.
retire. Cause I also heard the nigga wanna do a documentary. So for his like last year or this year he was gonna do a documentary like record the season and whatever, which is smart, you know what I'm saying? And I know he like LeBron may not act like it, but he liked the spotlight, like the attention. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what you deserve, it ain't like he ain't deserve the spotlight. But I thought the nigga was gonna go to those two. Him going to the Sixers when he did it, as soon as I heard it, I was like that shit make a lot of sense because I mean the Sixers stacked. I mean they ain't got no bench, but you know what I'm saying. But they starting five good. I mean, is it we got Maxi, Edgecombe, Brown, uh LeBron, and B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the to me it's the best starting five in the NBA. So it made sense though. Uh so when you saying what that shit mean for Steph and the Warriors, they got to get better. Steph still playing at a high enough level. I mean, all you shooting
Well,
hella
that was my
hard.
thing. Was like, cause to me it was more of a knock on him. Like,
I think it was a
I don't
team.
think you good enough. To me, I thought it would have
Oh,
been
Steph
better
or the
for the
Warriors?
league, just Steph, because if me and you can make, to me, I'm thinking like you thinking that me and you can make it happen. Because even with going to the Sixers, even though you got five, man, when LeBron comes to your team, but like Brown was averaging like 28, Max averaged like 28, and Bede averaged like 26. He didn't play out a lot of games. LeBron was like 20. I think Escom was like 16. It's not enough balls to go around, so somebody's gonna have to take the back seat. Even when in Miami it was Bosh, and to me it's normally it's two, and then everybody else kind of feel LaRoe. And only time teams like this ever work is in the Olympics, because cats don't, and they normal team, they don't go about delegating it because everybody wants their shine, and somebody's gonna have to take
So you saying that?
a back seat.
So you saying it's bad that he went to the Sixers, or you saying it was which one?
Well, I'm saying to
Cause I know you
me,
answered the Curry question first.
it's a knock on Curry that he went to the Sixers.
Okay. And the
Um,
second thing is what?
Now I think with the Sixers, I think they'll be okay. I don't think they'll be as good as people think because it's just somebody they got to figure out. Somebody has to take the back seat,
Well, all
and that's
teams,
gonna be the problem,
all
though.
teams take chemistry. So if they don't gel, hell, no, they ain't gonna win. But on paper, they are the best starting five on paper. But just like the Ravens last year, on paper, their defense looked real good. Jair Alexander got there. I forgot who else there was. All these first round picks that ended up on the same team and Pro Bowlers. Them niggas were trash because at the end of the day, I mean, motherfuckers ain't if they ain't playing together. Or some people, one person that lost a step, niggas going off their name and not off their abilities anymore. That'll mess up. That'll mess the actual chemistry and mess up the actual goal. And the goal is winning. Now, if they get a better bench, I don't think they equipped to win the East because they're not the best team. They have the best. They have the best roster on paper, but the best team still in the East is the Knicks because the Knicks got a complete team, and that's why they won. But in the East, they still gonna be straight. Who gonna be better than them in the East?
No, they should be.
Maybe the Pacers.
They
get back right.
The Pacers, the Pistons. Well, it's a lot of people that are good that can kind of take the step.
Cleveland.
I think the problem is like when you're saying though, you don't have a bench, and then one of those.
Well, you know,
like LeBron don't take the back seat, huh?
No, he ain't. He gonna act like he take the back seat. LeBron will be the second option behind Jaylen Brown. Yeah. I guarantee you that. Well, the rest of them boys is gonna be other options. Now, Maxey gonna probably still get his points, but he not gonna have the ball like Brown and. Now he should.
Well, that's gonna be the problem. Even with Embiid, to me, Embiid is always gonna be a first option with somebody else. No, because of his skill set.
So who you taking out then?
That's what I'm saying though.
Brown gonna be no option too.
But that's the issue.
Brown
is to me,
top two and Embiid top two. Okay, you saying LeBron gonna be a third option? Because I'm telling you, he's not gonna be the fourth, fifth option. Edgecombe going all the way to the fifth option.
Well, no, I think he was out. To me, he's gonna, and I think a lot of people been talking about him sending him off somewhere. And to me, I wouldn't do that because, man, he don't be there for a couple years. This cat is more so the future.
Yeah.
But the problem is the coach Nick Nurse probably gonna get fired. It's one of the hardest things ever to coach LeBron, man. And LeBron will act like he supports you in real time, but it always be some weird like, oh, you're not the one to be able to coach all these personalities. You gonna be gone because he instantly, as soon as LeBron came, hey, bud, you on the hot seat. It's been a lot of cats call LeBron for like a year, gone.
And he picked his coach,
and he get to pick him. So if he not doing something the right way, and they say something sideways on the podcast to you, you gonna see Steve Nash or somebody in there coaching him because it's gonna be real. But I don't. They do like on paper, but again, you got. LeBron to me is more of a one-on-one player. Brown is one-on-one. Maxey is one-on-one. Embiid is one-on-one. Everybody is just move out of the way. And it's not.
They need the ball in their hands.
They need the ball in their hands. No, it's not like the Heat where it's a Ray Allen or Mike Miller, somebody that can catch and shoot. LeBron, if he the third option, like he can shoot better, but he not catching and shooting Jays.
I see what you're saying.
So there's not everybody. There's no Ray Allen nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? So again, those personalities. So how do you mesh these cats to me? Because even when he wins, like, damn, you still chasing championships. Cats don't care how many championships you win, man. They not gonna put you over. Not right now, anyway. As we get older, there's gonna be more people that like you than they like Jordan, so you'll just naturally go up there. But I thought it would have been better for the league to see him and Curry play together. I thought.
Or Cleveland. Him going to Cleveland or going to Golden State. I thought it was going to be.
I didn't think he'd go back to Cleveland just because, like, can you do it again though?
Well, like I thought it was a documentary. Again? I didn't think it was gonna win.
Oh, okay.
I just thought for his last season it's gonna be like NBA type shit.
Well, no, he may do that. He still may do 2 years and then go back to Cleveland for a year.
I don't want to see that nigga after 2 years.
He's still probably gonna be the same. He technically can score 30 points a game if he wanted to.
Yeah. I mean,
he just be chilling most of the time.
He can still score. Yeah, but I don't want to. After 2 more years, man, it's okay, man. Just hang it up, man. Even
Yeah,
though
so
even though he gonna be good enough, it's LeBron. Like his physical genetics keep him able to play longer than anybody
so how
else.
much longer you think he gonna play though?
I can't see no more than 2 years. I can't see it no more than 2 years.
I think at some point, because even when Kobe scored the 60 right away, it's just cool. Like
Yeah,
you walk away, man, your legacy is intact. It just don't pull a Russell Wilson. That shit hurt, boy. Like damn. Every time you see him, Bronco uniform and the other shit, like ugh.
shit,
It almost make you forget.
the coaches and GM seen it though.
Yeah,
That's why they were getting rid of him. It
yeah.
didn't make sense at first when they first like they traded him. Now it makes sense. Like he retired now. But do you want to see LeBron go out like that? Digressing. I was watching The Last Dance the other day, and I think Jordan was on his third championship. And I think the only reason that nigga was done at the two, he was like exhausted. He was finna be done. And that nigga like might have been like late 20, early 30s. Like he's on his third championship. He was like, he was riding the car. He was like, man, I forgot who said it. They might have been Patrick Ewing or somebody said, I'm gonna play till they gotta drag me out the court. I'm gonna play until they gotta drag me out the court. Jordan was like, I don't even want to do that. He was like, man, I want to walk off the court. I want to go out on the high note. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I retire, I want to go out on the high note. So some people think like that, even though Jordan did come back in the Wizards and was older. But I think initial thoughts was that's what he wanted to do. But athletes, artists, musicians, and they all say that though. Cause I remember when I was young, I remember Lil Wayne said, man, when I turn 30, I'm gonna retire rapping. Or he said 40. I think 30, which is still fairly young. But he started rapping, he was like 12. For him to say that, he probably was like 21 when he said that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah.
old he was. Might be 25. Nigga, you're not about to stop rapping at 30. You just saying that shit because it seemed like it was far away. But that motherfucking age come like this.
Well,
And
no,
it sneak
I
up
think
on you.
at being an athlete and
And
just trying to give it up is just it's a hard ordeal,
yeah.
really.
I remember my last game in Vandy, I was thinking that like it didn't hit me till like the last game. Like I ain't a football player no more.
Oh, listen, that shit was hard. You talking about the transition with dog? Like when I got cut from Tampa, I didn't know what the hell to do because I'm sitting at the house like I'm athletic, but I ain't never done. You know what I mean? I ain't never done anything else, and I think that's a cool thing about sports too. Is like, but it just teaches you to like endure shit and just go about your business and do stuff. But I was just sitting around like, man, what the fuck I'm supposed to? What the fuck am I
Lost,
supposed to
goddamn.
do? Like I don't know what to do or whatever. So it is a time, man. Just transitioning to faith, and I had thought about this question. Um, and I was listening to the Bible, and it made me think really back to when I was going to church at Mount Moriah, and I remember the white dude on, white blue eyed guy in the little painted glass or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. What is it? Not painted glass. What is that glass called in the church? What I'm talking about
Yeah,
though. Yeah, yeah, the
the
painted
colorful glass,
glass. Yeah, yeah.
pain. I forgot what it's called, but I don't even see that in churches no more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So in having, people worship someone that's been, I guess, in a sense, been altered. Does that change your faith in it? I guess. Or does it matter at all?
Uh, Not really. But to the religious community and people who, you know what I'm saying, are holier than thou and know it all and separate themselves from certain people,
Yeah,
they use that. And some people use it not to follow or not to worship or not to
yeah,
believe. Some people use it vice versa. So they weaponize the image of, you talking about Christ Jesus,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Um, where the people who follow him, which is believers slash Christians, um, it really don't matter because technically God is neither male or female or white or black or whatever color. Is the but the, but he did come down as 100% man and 100% God. So he both when God put him on earth
Mhm.
and was born. Now it tells you in the book that it don't really like everybody who call on his name or everybody who believe in or put him, he's the bridge to get you back to your creator. So it really don't matter. Like, yeah, they talk about now he was a Jewish man in the Middle East, and they describe his feet being like bronze, and so his hair like wool. So he was probably a person of color. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they are going to project him as what they want to do. Like white people who like own the churches and own this and that third, yeah, they project him as white because they want to be superior to the other race. But deep down, I don't know if he was. I know he went white, and and for what I believe, everybody came from black people anyway. So that's the original. We the original race because we can make white, black, albino. We can make any color. All our genes are dominant. So the recessive genes are what white people got: blue eyes, I think attached earlobes, thinner lips, like blonde hair. Those are recessive genes, not dominant genes. So more people were color anyway back then. So I'm pretty sure he was a person of color. But that shouldn't really matter because that's not what it's about. Like, hey, white people, you supposed to be doing this. Black people, you supposed to be doing this. Because at the end of the day, everybody is God creation. So it shouldn't matter, but that shit matter though to a lot of people because I done heard people tell me like, "Hey, I can't I can't worship or believe in Jesus and a white Jesus." I'm like, "Hey man, I see what you're saying, man. I know you don't fuck with white people or whatever the case you're saying, but that ain't technically the big picture. But it's like an image, like somebody give us
Yeah, I
an
got you.
image, and it's not necessarily what it is. But until you really like get past that and try to learn for yourself, that shit there'll be a stifling in people's that'll be a stumbling block in a lot of people's religion, which is crazy. The color of somebody's skin.
Well, I think it does play a role in the story because the Bible is, I guess, a collection of stories that you are supposed to believe. This thing happened. This guy did this. He did this. Um, so once the skin part is distorted, to me, it's going to it takes away from the story. I guess it takes away from the story as a whole because it almost I don't
Well,
say
the story don't
completely
say.
falsifies it. I'm just saying though, so even like I'm growing up and I see in a black church and I see this white Jesus on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and then to get a little older and realize like, damn, this doesn't to be white in the middle, it wouldn't even make sense. But somehow in this black church, we've been convinced that it was, a white person. To me, it just takes away from the story as a whole. And I know, like, even with slavery, they use the Bible to make sure that slaves were in check because, like, hey, you're supposed to be obedient, you're supposed to do this and that. Um, to me, it just makes it hard to, again, and I read the story a little bit differently anyway, but in not believing in it, but it just makes the story more skeptical that it's just like, just another thing that somebody just cut and pasted and then threw in your face and said, "Hey, listen, no, believe this." If that makes sense.
Will depend on how you get the story. So if you getting the story and you letting the fact that the image in church make you not believe the story because they put the image up there, but you can read the story and you'll get a different depiction. That's the problem with religion. So religion is forced on you and then altered and to make you think and do and act a certain way. In reality, relations and learning something, you'll know the real deal. So it could distort and mess you up as a person for real though. And as somebody who don't believe, but if you actually know the story, then it shouldn't make the story less real because they put up. That's like if they tell me if I'm reading a story about a person and he a great athlete, right?
Yeah.
But then they show me a picture of the dude and it's, yeah man, but when I read, it don't really look like what they put up there. Then I know that they probably put some up there that they wanted to put up there because that's what they wanted to project as what you need to as he look like. You know what I'm saying? They don't. None of them don't know how he look. Nobody was born.
Yeah.
There ain't no pictures of him, no Kodak, no iPhone, Polaroid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you get older and realize like, oh well, they don't really know how he look. They just putting it up there. You feel what I'm saying? For certain purposes. That's why a lot of churches go non-denomination and put up. Now they got churches got black Jesus in them or darker Jesus, just a person of color. I done been in houses where they won't put up white Jesus. They'll make sure he black. You know what I'm saying? Uh, my wife just made Santa Claus AI like did a picture. We went and took these pictures.
We got a black Santa Claus at home. Like we bought it from somewhere.
Yeah, this motherfucker was white. We went and took pictures. So they seen him with a white Santa at the mall. Motherfucker went to ChatGPT, put a picture in there and turned that nigga black. So at
That's
the end of the day,
intense.
yeah. So we got a picture. He was black Santa. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, yeah, I know what you're saying, but like, if you already know the story or the story sounds a certain way, or they giving you hints or depictions of what the color is or what it look like, then that shouldn't, but it does though. So you ain't got no, you're not saying none of you saying is wrong. I understand what you're saying, but it shouldn't if I already know what I read. Now if I never read it and then the person tell me this, I'm like, wait, in the Middle East, I'm gonna take all I know. Middle East, I don't know what the story said. I was like, damn, white, that shit don't make sense. Like, damn, but these people didn't write the Bible. These people are just doing what's projected on their is projecting something that they want you to see.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, yeah, it do affect faith. People seeing white Jesus and they're a person of color, but it shouldn't, cause hell, like.
So even say if I read the Bible, right, and I'm a white person, and I see that it says he's not white, and you say, nah, he white. How does, to me, because it almost, not, I ain't gonna say blasphemy, but it just almost seems like you're
So
not trying to.
If I say,
so I'm not going to accept that. Hey, he's not white. I'm going to worship this white dude. I'm not worshiping this guy that y'all say that was supposed to be Middle Eastern Jewish guy. I'm worshiping this white, blue-eyed, blonde-haired person. Like I'm not going to accept that he wasn't white. Is that? And I'm trying to frame it in a way that makes sense.
I get what you're saying.
Can I be? Well, can I be a Christian and say that I'm not accepting this because I'm still with this? You know what I mean? If that makes, well, I feel like you can't do what you want to do because of like.
You can be a Christian, and then that's not the main thing. Like labeling yourself a Christian, that doesn't mean you're really a follower or you're really a believer of Christ. You just saying this is my religion and this is what I look at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
It's two different things. Religion, relations, two different things. So you worried about the color of this person, or I ain't gonna talk to the person. That's really, you're not gonna get nowhere. You really close minded. You're really like, well, the color of this person this, so I don't want to listen to believe that this person is really childish. You know what I'm saying? And immature. Because at the end of the day, that's not the message. So no matter what color you want to project him or what you want him to look like, at the end of the day, it's the message and the actual walk that was displayed, and the miracles that were displayed, and the faith that was displayed uh during the gospel, which means that's what you're supposed to be focusing on. So people get caught up in small stuff. That's the church. That's religion for you, though. You know what I'm saying? People get caught up in, oh, well, you can't be in the church because they said you do this, or the church said this and that third. But everybody's sin, and the wages of sin is death. Nobody perfect. So those people aren't true followers or believers anyway. No matter if they call themselves Christians or not, they just they are doing it for their own reasons and for their own pride and superiority to another type of person. When you devalue another person, that's being devilish. When you devalue life or talk down or belittle another person or being or species, that's what that is. It's the work of the devil. So that's the enemy telling them, oh well, he I if this person ain't this color, then I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Read in whatever color that you read and they come up, cool. Move it as that. Move on and keep learning about the actual person and the actual works and the actual creator. And instead of worrying about, okay, then he this color, so I mean I can't do this. Or I don't like that he black, or I don't like that he white, because it tell you God come to save everybody, his people and the Gentiles. You know what the Gentiles is, right? That's every other person that wasn't a Jew.
Oh, okay.
So that's what Paul was doing. He had to go to Athens, Rome. He had to go and save everybody. You know what I mean? It ain't just. That's what's the problem with religion. You know what I'm saying? It's like it excludes people, and it's made to it's made to separate people from these people, when in reality you're supposed to be trying to get these people to come together and understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? If that make any sense.
No, that makes sense.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's true though what you're saying about the color, and people take that and use that. I had a mother tell me the other day, like Noah, he was like, how you believe that, man? And they ain't had no food. They ain't even had no food for the animals. That don't even make sense. They didn't get no food. Yeah, want to believe every animal. I'm like, and I'm like, bro. And I looked on my phone, pulled up the scripture. I'm like, bro, it tell you that he told them to get all the food for the animals. Like, oh, well, the animals, how they get along then? He just switched it over. I'm like, bro, sometimes niggas just be saying stuff because they just don't.
Well, now, he has a valid point still.
That ain't a valid point. They tell you he got the food.
He
said there wasn't no. He said they didn't gather no food.
Well, not even
he
then.
said it doesn't say that in the book.
Well, I didn't.
He said it didn't
even
gather
then,
no food.
like for 150 days worth of food for animals that eat meat that's.
You know how big the ark was and how long he was building?
Yeah, but even then, like, even if I'm not having live food, man, that food's spoiled. But again, he's whoever said it is making a great point.
What food you talking about?
Well, food for the animals. So if I got food for you, right? How long does food last? I'm assuming that he didn't have a refrigerator on.
They know how to store food back then.
Again,
preservatives, salt, cooling. They probably
preserve food. 150 days worth of food. And how old was he? 500, 600, 700 years old? Yeah, no, come on. Yeah, come on.
But he had food though.
Come on. Yeah.
He said there wasn't no food on the boat.
It's not enough. It's not enough. It wouldn't have been enough food.
All I'm saying is
150 days of food worth food.
It was enough. It was enough food.
Yeah, no.
Whatever.
Yeah, no.
I believe, and people who already done seen God move, it's easy for him to make it happen. All he do is follow the instructions, be obedient, and everything played out the way it's supposed to play out.
Well, no, the story is good. Follow obedience, but a realistic, I'm going to build it up by myself at 500 years old now. No, animals, like you said, animals in a boat for 150.
People live longer back then.
Again, no, but again, 150 days on a boat food, animals. No, cats ain't. Now again, they said they live long. No, we living longer now. Back then, living 6, 7, 800
How you
years.
know we living longer now?
Man, we living
No,
longer
it's older
now.
people living that I know live longer than us.
Who?
Hmm?
What people you talking about? 100. I mean,
It's
probably
ladies. It's people on that.
120. 120. The oldest person maybe like 115, 120, like
And
700.
niggas in our generation is niggas
700.
dying in 40 and 50 and 60.
700, 800 on average. You can look it up on average. Men probably like 70. Women probably like 80. Probably in the 1930s, average was probably like 40s for men, probably 50, 60 for women.
No, I don't believe that.
40? Just look it up. Hey, listen, we
made that shit up.
We living longer. That's why it's overpopulated. Just look it up though, man. I didn't make that shit up, but look it up though.
Yeah, you made it up.
1930, it was 40
younger. Years old.
40, 50s. It was younger though for sure. Look it up,
look it up.
Hey, look that up.
40 years old. It don't even make sense, dude.
Hey, hold on. Let me look this up, man. Keep talking.
No, I ain't nothing to say.
Let's see. What did I say? The 30s or 40s?
You said 1930. People living 40 years old.
No, you right. My bad. Well, it's 58 for men, 62 for women.
40 crazy, bro.
52 for women. My bad. You right. But again, it's still closer. The number still is going down, though.
Prove my point.
The number still, it ain't prove your point. It's still
my point
58,
that niggas
62.
say random shit just because. I never say nothing random that I don't know.
Well, no. Again, it was over. It was over.
Just like my man. Oh, with no food. I'm like, bro, they gather food.
And but you gotta understand. No, realistic. If you look deeply, be realistic though.
Be realistic. If you look
realistic,
deeply,
I'm on a boat.
They store food.
I'm on a boat, right? With all the animals that all of them don't need fruits and berries. Most of them are going to eat meat. They eat each other. That's what they eat. I eat this thing. How many of them you eat that thing?
There's more animals eat berries and nuts than eat meat. Way more.
But again, where's the food coming from?
Once again,
where is it coming from? Think about it.
Got some fish.
You gotta eat fish from where?
It's a flood, D. Didn't you just tell me that?
Man, it's a flood. What a fish at, dog? They just flooding the man. Get out of here. Hello,
it's still ways to eat, D. The birds still live. Still ways to eat, man.
Listen,
we don't know the storing mechanism of the how they store the food.
It's a great story, man.
I can look into it.
It's a great story of being.
But I'm not gonna say.
It's a great story.
I'm not gonna say, oh, they couldn't do this. They couldn't do this. Like the pyramids.
Man, it's a great story of being obedient. It is.
Like the pyramids.
What about them?
When they hard to build?
I would assume
real hard.
Yeah, but by yourself.
Huh?
By yourself. One person building a pyramid.
He had help.
A 2-3 ton thing, like the size of this boat.
And how long did it take him to build?
A size of this boat. It don't even matter how long it took you to build it. You 500, 600 years old building, man, get out of here. It don't even make much
to
sense.
You, it don't make sense.
And then collect to no one. It makes sense.
It makes sense to me.
It don't. The story makes sense. You being disciplined.
So which part of that makes sense, D?
You being disciplined and saying, hey, if you be disciplined, stuff will happen for you. Oh, good story. So it's a good way to.
500.
Huh?
Did 500?
500 don't make sense. The size of the boat don't make sense. All animals in one boat don't make sense. Killing everybody in one fast swoop doesn't make sense.
To you.
Being on a boat for 150 days logically doesn't make any sense.
Why don't?
Where the boat at? They can't find there's no evidence for none of it. It just doesn't make sense. Logic, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not.
No, it makes sense.
It just don't.
To you, it don't make sense.
Logic, it don't. My legs hurt right now, and I'm about to be 40. 500, picking up manual labor, making a boat that size, getting lumber, carving a tree. Man, come on. How long did it take them to build a boat? Even with machines, man, they're gonna take you probably about a year to build a house, probably that size. So how long did it take him to build this boat? He chugging along with this size of boat that he built that's going to float and have all of these animals in it.
120 years.
120 years. Again,
now it's making sense.
Listen, it don't. You ain't gonna live that long.
And you know he had help.
He ain't gonna live that long, man. That's
Sons
crazy.
helped him.
Huh?
But he built it for a century. It's a big ass boat, D.
No, yeah, it'll take a century.
But you thought
it'll take a century.
You thought they gonna say build it in a week, then?
Oh no. I'm 500. It's not. It's just not making sense.
I don't know how people living back then, D.
It ain't making no sense.
Do they got records? They got records of how people live?
That's the whole point.
So do you know that though, D?
It
do
made
you know how long people live back then?
We both don't.
We both don't.
But
I'm not here to say, oh, nobody can do it. You discredit
what I'm telling you is, right?
You can't prove it.
My leg, man, you go to chiropractor, you about to be farting. I'm a builder both for 120 years. This size. You said I had help from who? Probably just one more son, maybe. Come on, man. I'm going to go and get all the animals.
I look up how much.
Do the animals just come to me? Do I got to go and find them and then put them in the... They're wild animals that's in here with other animals
what you fail to realize.
Come on now.
Now that I've told you 100 years.
Come on.
Plenty of time to build a big ass.
Oh, it's plenty of time to build.
What you fail to realize is
plenty of time.
Anything, bro. Anything is possible with God, bro. You don't see that now, and there's not registered you. You trying to be logical about something that's not logical.
Because it's unrealistic. And I have to. It's unrealistic to me.
Yeah.
And it's unrealistic to
a
lot of people. No. It's just unrealistic. Now again, and I'm not gonna go into it, but again, it just you know what, you're right.
You can come back and talk about Noah another day. We was really talking about Jesus, whatever.
You don't believe in what you believe in, but it's just still it makes no sense.
I'm telling you that people don't be knowing what they be talking about and just be saying stuff. He didn't know what he was talking about. He said that wasn't even no food on the boat.
It's not enough though. He right. Okay, it can't have been enough.
You saying it's not enough.
It can't have been enough.
He's saying it wasn't no food. He said they didn't gather any food. It didn't never say that. All I'm saying is don't say.
What did it say? Let me get it. You said it said food, right? Let me hear it. I just want to hear.
It said what?
If you got it. You said the food. It said something about food. Yeah.
Oh, you do type in your phone.
Oh, my bad, baby. I mean, you were making a point. I want you to come out of it.
Awesome. I didn't look that up. I already knew that.
Hold on, baby. Let me get the food for you.
Didn't Noah gather any food for the animals. All you do is ask Google, chat, whatever. You wanted to go from, okay.
So the Bible does not state the exact weight or amount of food that Noah took on the ark. Only commands Noah to gather, store every kind of food that to be eaten for his family and mainly of 8 and all the animals for a stay of over a year. Think about that, man. Food. Come on. It's just unrealistic, baby.
What'd you just read, though?
Oh, he said he gathered food. Okay. Now, again, the story has
enough food to last for how long?
Said a year.
Okay, D.
Now, the story has,
so when they had great famines back in the day, you know they had to store food up, right? When they knew a famine was coming.
Yes.
So how long they were storing up food?
They probably not storing meat, though. It's more so rice.
They probably know how to store meat back then. You can use salt.
It's rice grains and all that other stuff, though.
It's other ways.
But even salt is not going. How long is salt going to last? How long is meat going to last? Though,
they probably could have stored for honey. It's other ways to store food. They probably stored food and we didn't even know they. You know what I'm saying? Like how they was doing it. D. It's probably if we look away. How did you store food back? If we have to research this stuff instead of being like, oh, there's a lot of this and that third. It's probably ways they stored food that we don't even know or we haven't thought about. Instead of just automatically like, ain't no way that's possible. Hey, look it up. Maybe, and if you can't find nothing, hey, I looked it up. I couldn't find nothing that said they did that. The difference with me and you and other people.
If you can't find nothing, you just say it's God. It's the easiest way to do it. Well, if I can't find something, hey, God did it.
Well, look.
What is that?
I didn't know that.
I'm just telling you, it's what it's gonna be. It's how it is. If I can't understand something, God did it.
No, well, look it up first.
Well, I did.
No,
the reason that I don't believe it because
you just said they couldn't have stored meat.
No. I'm just telling you everything about it is just unrealistic. Yeah, they can store meat, but how long can they store meat?
You're saying stuff.
I got animals that eat other animals. They're wild. I'm going to control them. I'm going to make sure they don't eat me.
What do you mean? They was in
I'm going to be able.
They wasn't in together like the club. Yeah, the animals separate.
Okay, man.
Damn, like they wasn't in the club. Like, oh yeah, here go the animals in the club. Like we gonna put them all together. Like, animals were separate. You think they just didn't plan this out 100 to 120 years? All I'm telling you is that it is a way they probably stored the food. It is a way he probably had this already mapped out. There's reasons for and answers to it. But if you don't find an answer, cool. But all I'm telling you is that look up some of it before you get to like this nigga here. Look up something before you say that. And then when he said it, as soon as I said it,
no.
Okay, then enough. How they started? Did you look it up?
Because
you just telling me right? To your own understanding, D.
No, but that's what you're doing to your own understanding. So I'm gonna read something, and to my own understanding, this makes sense to me.
I don't know.
So to my own understanding, it doesn't make sense, right?
So I'm not leaning on my own understanding.
You are because you're saying that. Oh, I believe it. To my own understanding, I'm gonna believe because this person said that this shit happened, so I'm gonna believe it. To my understanding is, I'm looking at it like that don't make no sense. Or I don't believe it. To my own understanding, you live in not only building a boat for 120 years, you're not even living to be 120. And then once you're 120, now I got to be able to move about. To me, to my own understanding, it makes no sense to have all animals in one boat, right? We supposed to be up above the animals, but I'm gonna kill all the people, but I'm gonna save all the animals.
Since it doesn't make the animals.
Since it doesn't make.
He didn't save all the animals.
Well, he killed all the people. Did he kill all the people?
He only got animals to repopulate the animals.
Did he kill all the people? Other than them,
the people who went on the boat.
The people that want to. So he killed all the people. Huh? So again, since it's just not making much sense.
Did people die?
No, it makes sense. It makes sense that
people don't die hurricanes.
No, it makes sense that people die.
So people don't supposed to die natural disasters like.
Oh no, it makes sense that people die.
So, but since people died in a flood, it don't make sense. Did people die in the last flood a couple years up here?
Now again, 120 years, build a boat. I'm gonna kill all the people. I'm gonna kill all the people, but I hold people at a high regard. But I'm gonna kill all of them.
It never said I hold people at a high regard.
Yeah, you do. I made animals. I made images of myself. I hold people. People are here. Animals are here.
You just said I hold people at a high regard.
Then animals, yes.
Oh yeah. We got dominion over the earth.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say the animals, but I'm gonna kill the people.
You didn't. The people still gonna be repopulated, just like the animals. He didn't kill. So no animals died. So only people died. From your understanding.
Well, no. People, animals would have to die.
Yes or no, D?
Yeah, the animal would have to die.
You just said animals didn't die, though. You said he killed the people and say the animals.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, that's true. Yeah. I'm just saying
you
that.
Said he
if people
he killed the people and saved the animals. That is not what happened.
I'm saying killing any people because I'm here and then animals are here. Is what I'm saying. It's level. I don't even understand what you just said. Well, because it's level 2. I'm just saying. The people had dominion over the earth, over the animals, right? I'm wiping them out, but I'm still saving.
He didn't wipe the people out.
I'm killing a group of. I'm saving this small group.
He killed a large group of animals.
And I'm gonna kill a large group. It just doesn't. And none of it makes sense. But again,
you said people.
None of it.
People shouldn't die in the flood.
None of it make not in accordance to like you just being. Hey, I'm gonna just kill people because I don't like them. I don't think that. No, that don't make any sense. Yeah. To me, though. So, but again,
the wages of sin is death.
The wages of life is death. We live, we die.
Life is sin.
Life is.
Now you getting it, D?
No. Life is death. Because.
So life is death. So people supposed to die.
Yes, people living. You can call it. It's just life. You gonna die. People do good. People do bad. You can attribute it to God if you want to, but it's just life. It's just you gonna die.
Choices.
Huh?
No, you make choices.
Yeah.
God gave you free will.
Well, no, you gave yourself free will. You made that. You got to make that choice. So because Eve eats the apple, you have to make that choice. It's good that she ate it because if you saying that you're a believer, if you don't eat the apple, then you don't get the freedom of will. And I guess that's the most important thing.
That is not what
to be able to choose.
That's not what eating an apple means.
No.
You didn't get free will because you ate the apple.
No, because it's important that you eat the apple because once you eat the apple, you realize now, hey, you know what? I can actually make my own choices. And because you can make your own choices.
You make your choices because you ate the apple. You've been
No. But again, they didn't know that. They just living.
If the snake told them to eat it.
Now again, because they don't know that. They just living free. I don't know. I got clothes on.
Not to eat the apple.
Listen.
They could do what they wanted to.
Listen.
They were never brainwashed to be like,
They don't know. And then so it's important to eat the apple because the apple represents like, oh shit, I can defy the person that made me. So it's actually more important that you eat the apple because it means more when people choose to follow you instead of being
the snake telling you, the serpent
the talking snake.
The serpent telling you, or it could be a person. I got niggas that
snakes right snake, now. Man. I know you make the connection to the snake. Exactly what it is. I understand that. Yeah, but the talking snake told you that to eat the apple from the tree of good and evil, but you persuaded
to do that. So the apple didn't give you no free will. You already had free will. If that was the case, you would never listen to the serpent. Somebody tell you to do something that you know that you was told not to do, you'd have had free will before he told you that.
Well, these are the first people. I'm not the first people. No, I don't have free will until I'm given it. I'm not made until I'm made. So if you telling me God made me and then he gave me the will to choose yes or no, and before then the apple, and then I give it wasn't before that. Because to me, it's a setup to say, hey, listen, so I want to see if you defy me.
He still gives you a template and format on how to live and what to do and how to walk your life. You still get that after the apple. He telling you what to do.
But you need to eat. You need to eat.
But you telling me
to get the free will part.
Dude, that don't even make sense. What you're saying?
It is. When did you have it? You made me. Free will, I came up from the dust. You gave me from the rib. Hey, here's this. Do not do this. I'm telling you, you don't have the will. Don't eat that tree.
He didn't say
that.
Don't
eat out of that tree.
Now you
don't eat that.
That's what he said.
Don't mess with that tree.
He didn't say you don't got the will.
Hey, don't eat that tree. That's what you tell. I'm telling you, I'm the one that don't eat that tree. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And once you eat it, then free will starts, and then we start this. Sin starts. Is that not when sin started?
Yeah, but free will and sin is not just two different things.
No, man, because when you have free will, you're going to sin. Because I get the choice to do good and evil. If I don't know between good and evil, I'm not gonna sin or do anything because I'm innocent. So when I eat this apple, I'm not innocent anymore.
So every choice you do is sin, that you're saying.
Every choice, I don't know what sin is and isn't. Not. Everything
that's what you're saying.
Everything is
sin.
You're
saying what you got to introduce is sin. Now you got free will. So now you saying
everything is sin.
So now you saying that everything a person do is sin.
Yeah, because it's holistic anyway. It's just a collection of sin.
That's what you're saying, right?
And once it's a collection of sin, then it kill all the people.
That's what you're saying, right?
I don't think everything is sin. I don't think everything is.
What make your mind up, dude?
I'm saying my mind is made up. I don't believe in sin. I don't believe in anything. So my mind been made up.
So you don't believe in good and bad and right and wrong?
Yes, I believe in good and bad.
Okay, then
I ain't got nothing to do with sin.
Yes, you do.
Right, you can't put that in my right or wrong. Got nothing to do with sin.
If you doing wrong, you sinning. If in the back of your mind you know you're doing something wrong, it's a sin. Tell you that in the book too.
In the back of your mind, but back of your mind, if you're right, it's not a sin.
If your conscience telling you, "Hey man, I shouldn't be doing this."
Okay.
90% chance is a sin.
But it's 90%.
Now we sin every day.
Yeah.
But to say that the apple gave you free, because it introduced us to sin.
Exactly.
But
you have to eat the apple to get the free will.
No,
it's a test. No matter
eat
the apple.
D.
If you eat it, I can see. Oh, these
I've
cats.
told you a lot of
These
times.
cats chose.
I've told you a lot of times, because you repeat something, don't mean it makes sense.
But it don't mean that it don't make sense.
It don't. Because that's not the truth.
But do I have choice before I eat the apple?
Yes, you got a choice.
They don't. But again, after I eat the apple, everything becomes clear.
That's like,
I got clothes on. I got stuff on.
I'm gonna say this real quick. Though,
just come on, give me that.
No, I can't.
It's crazy.
Making sense. They're like motherfuckers say, don't smoke crack.
Man, this ain't crack.
Oh no, yes,
we talking about Adam and Eve and the apple.
Nigga,
I made two people,
okay,
and I gave them a choice to do something. I get people making choices now and doing crack. What I'm telling you is, it's a damn apple. I set it there in order for to see what you're gonna do, and once you did it, now I want you to choose me when you can choose something else.
Can I finish my scenario?
Oh, go ahead, man.
Okay, thank you.
Crack.
It's like a motherfucker. You don't gotta use crack.
Oh, go ahead. Whatever.
Hey man, don't go over there and drink this beer. You want me to use crack? I don't want to use crack then.
Oh, either way, beer.
Okay, whatever, baby. Don't go over here and drink this.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You can drink anything else in here. So that means you can do what you want to do. He advising you not to do this. Because this gonna lead you down a bad rabbit hole.
Yeah, sin.
Cool. So once you do this,
okay,
now you indulging in it. Once you get introduced to something and that you don't supposed to be doing, you end up liking it. You feel what I'm saying? Like my son like to do stuff he know he's not supposed to be doing, that we tell him not to do. And it's bad for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we tell him to do stuff that's not going to lead him to getting in trouble or hurting himself. That I want to jump off this. No, you don't jump off that, right? You'll get hurt. That I want to touch this. It's hot. Don't touch that. You know what I'm saying? That I want to eat this. No, you can't eat that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's dirty or you get sick.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, as a father, as somebody who cares and love about them, tell them what will harm them and won't harm them. You get what I'm saying? When you ate that, when they eat that, they could have done what they want to do. He's just telling them don't eat the apple based on once you eat the apple, you're gonna be introduced to sin. Once you get introduced to sin, you're gonna go through a lot of heartache, trouble, hardships. You're gonna go through stuff that you didn't have to go through if you weren't even introduced to this. If you never got put into this, that's what they is telling you in the story. It's not the fact that you didn't have free will before the apple. It's telling you when you do indulge in this, like I say, the serpent got them to indulge in stuff they weren't supposed to be indulging in. We can use the apple we want, so we can use other things. Once somebody gets you into doing something you're supposed to do, you can go down a pathway like, damn, the day I did that, the day I know that's the day my life had a turn when I start doing that. Simple, bro.
No. So, because of the scenarios now, again, you can connect that scenario. Just think about it, right? There's a tree, right? That you put out there. And you told me, don't eat it, right? There's a serpent there. Who put the serpent out there? I did not, right? It's a setup,
no, he put
right?
The serpent out there.
I put the serpent out there to set it up to where I want you to see what you do. It is a test.
True.
And then once it is a test to see that, hey, will they defy me? Will you defy me, right?
Yeah.
And once you defy me, then free will starts at that moment in time.
No matter how many times you snap, that shit is
not at true. That moment in time. Listen, I can, because everything is good.
Listen to what you.
It's the Bible. Everything is good.
What's the definition of free will?
To be able to, and I'm spitballing, to freely choose whatever you want.
So they didn't have.
So if you say accept this, it's not free will.
Free will. Well, how did they even eat the apple? Explain it to me.
If they didn't have free will.
Yeah, so if I tell my son not to do something, right, do he got free will?
If you tell him not to do something.
If I say, son, don't jump off that, you're going to get, if I tell him that, does he have free will still to jump off that?
Maybe. Yeah, I would say yeah.
Okay then.
Okay, yeah.
So free will and the apple, I don't know why you keep putting them together.
What I'm telling you is,
that's not registering to me.
These are the first people, right?
You keep saying that.
So what was the first sin? What's the first sin? Is eating the apple the first sin?
I don't know what the first sin was.
It has to be eating the apple.
That's introduced to sin.
So if I'm introduced to sin, which means I'm introduced to good or bad, which means that I'm introduced to being able to make a choice for myself.
You could have made a choice before. That's why you ate the apple. If you could never have free will, they would have never ate the apple, D.
Oh no.
If you never had free will, why would they eat the apple?
Exactly. But he's telling you, don't eat that shit. I'm not giving you the freedom.
Dude,
I give you
saying,
again. Free will is saying that you can do whatever, right? This is not free will. Don't eat that tree. It's not free.
No, that's just advice.
I got free will
that's
too.
Advice.
I got free will. Free will is I'm able to defy.
So I can give.
I'm able to do what I want to do.
When you give somebody advice, that means you're taking their free will away.
Yes, in a sense. Because if you go with exactly what I say, but again, when I give people advice, I don't give them, hey, you should do this or you don't do that. I'm not gonna tell you, hey, you
so you never tell your son, your kids, they something they should and shouldn't do.
Yeah, but I'm telling them, hey, listen, if you do this, like you said, this will happen. But you learn from it. Hey, don't touch that stove. You tell your son don't touch the stove. But if they touch it, they learn from it. You got them. They still, like you said, you giving them the choice. In a sense. Yeah.
So he ain't giving them a choice.
Not on this tree. Not on this tree. Right? No. I brought you up. On this tree though, there's no choice for you.
Not right.
Because if you eat from the tree, what's supposed to happen?
It is a choice.
No. If you eat from the tree, what's supposed to happen?
It's a repercussion.
No, you're supposed to die. That's it. You're supposed to be done.
You do die after eat from the tree.
They don't die.
Yes, they do.
They don't die.
You end up dying.
They don't die.
You'd have lived longer if they wouldn't have been introduced to sin.
Man, that's another tree.
And then we talking spiritual death. You thinking physical death?
No, in the book, in that book, it was spiritual death. Don't go there. It was, hey, you eat from this tree, you die. You defy me, you die. This ain't a spiritual death. Noah built a boat so people could die. It's not spiritual death. He didn't say that. You die. If you eat from this apple, you were supposed to die.
You shall die.
You shall die. Not like spiritually.
Your spiritual man dies. Then you become using immoral, irrational decisions. The more you buffer and listen and be obedient, the easier it is for you to resist temptations and to make mistakes. But when you make mistakes over and over, it's easy for you to keep doing it. That's right? Logical sense, right?
Logical sense. If you make mistakes over and over, but now we got to.
So now when you introduce to something, you're gonna start keep doing it. Yeah, God don't make mistakes, so they were supposed to eat the apple because when they ate the apple, what'd he do? He clothed them. He slayed a lamb and clothed them. Same thing he did later on with Jesus. It was a foreshadowing and a forecoming of what he was gonna do for us anyway. He knew that. He knew they was gonna eat the apple. You think he was surprised? He wasn't surprised they ate the apple. He just told them not to do it. You know how many things I got told not to do, I done anyway, and I end up shouldn't have done it. He's your father. Ultimate, he's telling you what's good for you and what's bad for you. You feel what I'm saying? And the fact that most people can't comprehend it because they feel like, well, God shouldn't have good and bad. He should make. So if that's the case, life would be just boring. If that's the case, everybody be robots. You would have to do this. Free will and choice is a blessing that God gave us so we can choose to follow him. You don't have to. You don't have to follow him. You don't have to listen to nothing.
No, but it ain't even that. It's more of a he's not doing nothing for you. You doing stuff for him.
No, he did a lot for you.
You're not you're made to worship him.
Exactly.
It's not the other way around.
And the reason you hear is a miracle. Nobody's here by mistake. Do you know after one ejaculation, right? You know how many sperm is in ejaculation?
Like a million. That's a lot of them.
How many sperm make it to the egg?
How many sperm? One, I thought, right?
A miracle, bro. That's a miracle.
No, this is life.
Life is a miracle.
It's just life.
That's why you was chosen. You was chosen to be here on purpose. It was when you were conceived, it could have been a million other people. Only one DJ Moore were born.
Well, it could have been nobody when you think it just could only be me, I guess. Really, when you
that
think
was
about
the only choice because you were chosen to be here. Life is beautiful, delicate, unique in all type of ways, and those small things remind me of God because if that's the case,
because you can't explain it. When you can't explain it, it's gonna remind you of God.
You can't explain.
There's no explanation for it. So
you talking about with a million sperm?
Just life itself. Where does it come from? Why are we
So
why are we that? So again, when you can't explain something, when it's a miracle is attached to who? It's attached to God. Or if it's a different Bible, the Quran, or a different religion, a Hindu, it's gonna be attached to something because you can't explain it. And when you can't explain it, you throw God in the gap. This is what it is.
It's a lot of stuff you can't explain, but you can
You're
explain.
gonna throw God in the gap.
But
it's what it is.
I can explain.
You cannot.
Things that happened to me that God did, and it makes perfectly sense.
No, well, you can make it make sense,
but you can't. Make sense.
Again, you can't. You can say, "Oh, it was God," but you don't know what it is. You just really don't know what it is. Well, and because you don't know what it is, I'm attributing it
because I've been God. When a person, if I'd have been prophesied and stopped and talked to, and it came to fruition. So at the end of the day, I'm supposed to believe that it was random.
Yeah, I done read a fortune cookie, and it didn't came true.
A fortune cookie is bullshit.
But it came true.
That's bullshit.
You saying it's bullshit?
I ain't never read a fortune cookie and it came true.
Man, listen, it's something simple. Because again, I read it like, it's gonna happen.
Now if it do come true, before fortune cookie do come true, then that's cool.
Has somebody ever said something that didn't come true?
Plenty of people that said
plenty of people.
I'm talking about
people. I've had people run and they
told me it come from God. Nobody that I believe that prophesied to me from God never did come true. But some people that didn't say some shit to me randomly didn't come true.
Man, the prophecy gonna come true. You gonna make it come true.
No, you can't make it.
No, you gonna make it come true. Once somebody tell you something, and especially because you like it and you hear it, and it's like, oh, that makes sense. I'm gonna go in that way. It's really just advice. And if I keep going in this direction, it's gonna come true. I
thought that didn't come true. That somebody told me, and that's what you saying is not true either. I'd have thought that I was gonna be with a certain girl, a woman, and did everything that I thought was supposed to be with the woman, and it didn't come true. Ended up with another woman.
Yeah, but so at the end of the day, you just told the other woman. You just
told me that once you snapped and pointed to your head, once you tell yourself something, then it's gonna come true.
Yeah,
that was your exact word.
Exactly. So this is the thing. So I'm not with that.
Can't control.
I'm not with that other woman.
I can't control that what another person do. Then that means your exact words.
I'm not with that woman. You know why? Because this and this didn't happen, and I'm with this woman because
but you said as long as something,
it's gonna work out.
You did this.
It's gonna work out for you.
Do it again.
And you gonna put
it again.
You gonna put it in. It
didn't work.
You gonna put it in terms that make sense.
And it didn't work.
You gonna put it in terms that make sense. The reason that you won with this person is because this happened, and this happened because I did this, and it worked out perfectly.
It don't matter what happened.
Life is gonna work out for you, and then you gonna make it make sense for yourself.
Said life always gonna work out for everybody.
And you gonna make it make sense. So therefore, when somebody tells you something, man, listen, it's gonna make sense. It's always makes sense. You can make sense of your life now. I can make sense of, being with a lot of women, cheating on people, and this not working out, and getting cut from the NFL, and that part working out. And because I got cut because, hey, you know what? I need to go back to school. And because I went back to school, I was a more well-rounded person. And because I did this happened, and then this happened, I can make it all make sense to me. Every time something happens, I can make it flow to make, hey, you know what? You know who made the way? God made the way, and I made it make sense. Go back to
your point.
I made it. I can make everything make sense, baby.
Once I tell myself something in my head, I'm gonna make it happen.
I'm gonna make exactly.
You didn't say making sense.
Man, I made it make it happen, make it make sense. At the same
it didn't happen though. I just used a scenario that didn't happen for me.
It made sense. What did happen?
What do you mean? You said
you found a woman, right? You got the woman that you supposed to have. It makes sense. You got the woman that you were supposed to have,
not what I said,
and not the one that you thought you were supposed to have. It makes sense.
You said, but once I think something in my head, I'm gonna make it happen, and it's gonna happen.
Yes.
That's your exact word.
Yes.
That didn't happen though.
It did.
Now you changing around to, it made sense because you went through 100 scenarios and then try to make it sense.
It flows.
Your exact word. Yeah, you switch up stuff to try to
make it make sense. But life switches.
What you saying? Make
life
sense.
switches. Like you go through
your
stuff.
Exact words were, if you think something in your head. Just that word. If I think something in my head, then it's gonna happen. I just use a scenario if I think something in my head. I thought I was gonna go to the NFL.
Okay.
worked for it and all that.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. But you telling me as long as I think something and believe it and put it in my head, that's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna make sense. It's going to make
it's gonna
sense.
make sense.
You're gonna make it flow.
Stuff will happen where it don't make
sense.
So
if I don't go
so it don't
to,
make sense. So
if I don't get the girl, then she wasn't meant to be. If I do get the girl, she was meant to be. All you do is talk. If I don't do this
around certain points, because when I say something, you'll change up something to make it make that shit didn't even go what we talking about.
It's gonna make sense.
What you saying don't make sense.
I'm gonna go to church and then I'm gonna do this.
I was already going to church.
This girl is going to appear. This is gonna work out. What are you talking about? You gonna make it make sense. And as you make it make sense, what you gonna do is
that's not what we talking about. We talking about.
He threw it in the gap.
We talking about you. Your exact words was, if you put something in your head, then you gonna make it happen.
You gonna make it make sense.
So not. It's
gonna make it make sense. So I might have spoke wrong. You gonna make it make sense. In your head, it's gonna make sense. And because it's gonna make sense,
it'll make sense.
It's gonna make sense.
But not right there.
And once it plays out,
right there,
you're gonna attribute it to God. It just was gonna play out that way no matter what.
I'm gonna contribute everything to God.
I know.
My point of it is,
you're gonna just throw them in the gap.
Even
though you worked hard and did it. Even though you got free will, it's all up to you. God not worried about your personal life.
It is all up to me.
He's not worried about your personal life, what you doing at the barbershop on a day-to-day. God don't work like that.
You don't know how God works because you don't understand him and believe in him, D.
Again.
So you don't know how God works.
So how does he work?
You're talking about something.
So how does he work?
You don't even understand.
No. How does he work?
It's faith-based. I didn't told you this 100 times.
It's faith-based.
God
it is holistic. He works as a group. That's why he killed the people, because as a group they were bad. Everybody isn't bad.
So he works
as a group.
If he works as a group, then why did he single out Noah?
Oh, he always finds somebody.
So why he didn't have a personal? So
he always finds somebody.
Did Job a personal relationship with him? Was David?
Oh, he gonna choose and pick a couple of people.
Make yes or no, man. Every time I ask you a question, it's never yes or no.
Well, no. I would say yes because
you just say it as a whole. Do he not work with any of them people individually?
Well, he just worked with those people. He worked with that one person. He worked with this person to push a narrative, and then Noah to replenish.
So the question
to this one person. So but for the most part, no. For the most part, I'm just killing these people in this town. I'm not working with them. I'm working through this one person. I'm not working through all of these people. You can't
tell me how God works and you don't even believe in God, D. What you saying don't.
What you mean? We read the same thing.
You don't. But you don't. The stuff you saying don't make no sense. Like if you really listen to what you saying, bro.
Think about it though, right? Because you get the people that he worked through, get the burning bush and doing all of that stuff, right? And those people don't get to talk. Moses get to talk. The other people don't get to come up. They don't get to talk. So if I'm working through this person, then I'm not working through the group. You wouldn't imagine that he tell Noah, look what them people down there doing. Are all of them people bad down there at the bottom? No. But he ready to kill him, and Noah be like, hey man, but don't do that again. Like, hey, don't do that.
So do you have a personal relationship with Noah?
From the reading of the Bible, yes.
Okay, yes, okay.
Does he have a personal relationship with anybody else down there?
Good.
They couldn't even come talk to him.
Because they didn't.
They had to talk through Noah. They didn't. I mean, through Moses.
But what did they say down there? What they were doing though? Was they not rebellious? Did they not say make us gods?
Yeah, they got the calf and Aaron and all. So
they're not ready. They're not ready to even open up to receive and build a relationship with him.
Well, he ain't talking to him. I can't build something with you if you being mysterious.
He at the door knocking. You gotta let the God in. God don't just, you know what I'm saying? He has to be.
Man, he ain't that Noah though knocking. He talking to he whispering in his ear. Yeah, it's different.
Because Noah been let him in.
Man, it's different. No, that's different.
God don't force himself on you, bro.
Man, I'm up here talking.
You gotta ask for God to come in your life. You gotta ask that. You can't just think that, I'm doing this. God finna show up right here. If you ain't really open to receive and open to even build a relationship with God, you're not gonna have one. And you telling me about somebody you don't got a relationship with, it's not making sense. It's like you telling me about a stranger. You can talk about me, you know me.
Well, I think in
You
this
talk
case,
about
no.
a stranger.
In this case, I don't think so, though.
And all I told you with white G's, I just gave you some
Hey, man, he over there works for white G's. We good. Hey, so this has been
no matter which one.
we giving it to you raw, real, and uncut.
Jesus.
Yeah, and raw, real, and uncut with Jesus too. Man, appreciate you for joining us. Hey, man, we do got some guests coming up. Hopefully, in the next couple of episodes, man. Appreciate you for joining us. We keeping it real, we keeping it raw, we keeping it uncut. So, man, appreciate that.
Yes, sir.